Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 44 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of ATM10. Today's plan, I want to start working on the next component for the ATM star. So to get this ball rolling, I decided, I started on this top left slot here with the Dragon Soul. It's done! We're one item down, a lot of stuff to go. Just starting to peek at some of the things that we need to go here, I don't see how the series is ending before episode 100, so I hope you're enjoying it, because we're in for the long haul in this one. And I really do want to, do all the things in this one, because I'm having a lot of fun with ATM10, a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys are having as much fun watching me play it, because a lot of God to go. So improbable improbability device will be the next item that we need to get to make an ATM star. We do have nether star blocks on the way, kind of, and we have the Dragon Soul done. So I decided to just go down the line here to the left, and here's what we're going to need to get into to get this thing going. We're going to need antimatter from Mekanism. So that means nuclear reactors generating nuclear waste, turning it into polonium and the antimatter, and then making pellets. So like this, this. Oh, look, there's a runic processor. That's cool. But you just still need... Okay, yeah, same thing. Okay, this, and I'm just checking to see if there's any other sneakiness. Yeah, polonium to antimatter, shenanigans, nuclear waste. Yeah, there's wasted radioactive combs. That's cool. Might be neat. Wonder, if there's, a trick to getting them to produce them. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Bee conversion. Give a polonium pellet to a radioactive bee, and it'll turn into wasted at 5% chance. That could be fun. Yeah, so, lots of things. Let's not, So, that could be cool. I like the idea of having a way to make nuclear waste without the reactor, because, I really don't want to have to, make a bigger and then bigger and then bigger and then bigger reactor, but we might wind up having to do that. We'll see. We'll see. I do know that there is the Sorin compact machine. So, that could be fun. Right? Because I think that's, a 3x3 chunk area. So that would be a fun place to, set up shop for... Yeah. So I think our plan for today... So, hold on. Before I get into that, what else do we need? Singularity's easy, already done. I'm assuming this is pretty straightforward to get. Lightning upgrade, we're going to have to get into iron spells and spellbooks. A mod that I keep wanting to get into and then failing to get into. So hopefully, yes. We're going to need something from modern industrialization. I don't know this mod well enough to know how deep I need to get into it. I think this is IC2-ish. So hopefully not too deep down the rabbit hole of modern industrialization. But I guess we'll find out. I don't honestly know. Hopefully there's a quest that will guide me through everything I need to do. Then we're going to need aerial interface. So we have to get pretty deep into Pneumaticraft to make the aerial interface. Relatively, it's the advanced, so we're going to have to make it, down to here. So Pneumaticraft is in our future. And then rainbow furnaces from the Iron Furnaces mod. So not an easy item to get by any stretch of the imagination, but super cool. So let's do Mekanism today. With the intention of the following. A, I should fix up this automation process, right? Let's make this not terrible anymore. And then let's also upgrade these to top tier so that we can autocraft things very quickly with Mekanism. Then we'll make a Sorin-sized compact machine, and we will build and gadgets our way into a very quick and easy reactor. And from there... Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll have an Enderman walk into our base in the middle of me recording. That's a cool thing that just happened, apparently. So, he's no more. Alright, so let's get started here. So what do we need to do to get this guy, properly set up? So, I always like... There's a few ways we can handle this, right? I always like this dude getting his stuff appropriately. So where are we at in terms of channels back here? I think we're at 7-ish. So I could sneak one more channel in here to do a keep in stock mechanic. That's probably doable, but osmium compressor is currently not automated, and that would be an 8th. But that's okay. I can always like split this off with a separate P2P, and we'd be fine. right? So that shouldn't be a problem. I told you, Enderman just loved coming into my basement for some. I know it's a beautiful basement. I mean, you know, very few people can make basements as beautiful as Dire. So I'm sure the Endermen are just enthralled and just want to come visit because who wouldn't? It's a lovely basement. Just going to clear out a little bit of space back here to operate in. Yeah. So I'm thinking what I want to do. I want to get these guys, like, keeping stocky. But I'm not going to have, like, a separate export bus on all of them. What I'm going to do is do like I usually do. And I'm going to try this with laser IO, I think, this time. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get some laser IO. Now, I remember having trouble-ish getting laser IO to connect to cables. But I should be able to do a cell. So let's get, like, you can export 100k FE per tick, but that's an energy cell, Niotic, yeah. Maybe I want you for 400k FE, or maybe I just want, like, a full-blown... Let's see, because I can do 1,000,000 FE per tick from laser IO. I don't think I'm going to need that much. So let's start with, like, a simpler one, like a diamond, and if it turns out that we can't extract fast enough from this guy, we'll do a different approach. Is that cool? I think that's cool. Or you know what I could do? I could just do the Ender Cell Nitro. Why don't I do that? That seems like a smarter play, right? Yeah, because like you already have the thing. So that replaces our need here. Okay. I'm going to have you down here probably. So if I plop this down, you're like instantly already like, this is basically the Ender chest of Forge energy, right? So like, that's cool. So I should be able to laser IO my way into you being an energy extractor of 1,000,000 FE a tick. And then on the up, you can insert, right? And we're probably going to need a few more laser nodes. Okay. And are you like hurting for power? No, you're totally cool. Okay. And then let's make this like a neatish, not like a cool cyan color. I don't know. I like cyan. All right. So then up, insert, up, insert, up, insert, up, insert, up, insert, up, insert, up, insert. So you guys should be cool with power at this point, I think. I should probably revisit because, like, I don't know, been a while since I like validated that everything's cool with power, but I think we're good. So now for a pattern provider, let's go ahead and stick you here, which should bump you up to 8 channels now, right? So previously we were at 7. We are now at 8. Okay. And let's make sure that your sidedness is correct, right? So your input, output, yes, that's the way we want you, right? Cool. Okay. So then each of you guys will be responsible for keeping this stuff in stock. So on the down, you're going to be yellow, right? So down will be yellow, down will be yellow, down will be yellow. That cool? I think so. You guys don't need none of that nonsense, but you could be a down as yellow too if you wanted to. Okay. So then over here, I'm going to have an interface. With a crafting card, which is about time for me to something autocraft. Okay. So you're going to sit here, and then on the north face, you're going to extract 8 items every 5 ticks. And can you make me like 40-ish of those real quick? That would be super. I'm assuming that you're not having a problem here, right? Yeah, I like that down there. You know what else I should have? I should have you on autocraft, because I don't think I do yet, right? And then you on autocraft. And the other ones I'll just on-demand craft. Okay. You're going to chill there, and that looks good to me. So then on the up, I want you to insert, but we're going to counting filter, and you're going to do enriched carbon times 8, right? And then you up, counting filter, enriched redstone times 8. And then you up, counting filter, enriched diamond, right? And then you up, enriched obsidian times 8, right? And then you are going to keep in stock like 10 of each. Okay. And you'll get your crafting card so you can on-demand craft that dude. Okay. So now I would like a P2P channel. And my memory card. We will save you. Okay. And then you should have no problem being a P2P tunnel going out this way with some cables. Probably going to want an anchor. Right, like that. Right? So then you can come down that way and be cool. So you should be online now once I load that. So they have matching stuff, right? That's cool. Now, you know what? In fairness, I don't need a separate P2P here, do I? No. What I should do is a dense cable coming out of here. That's the correct way to do this. Not you. Cool. Okay. So now you're 1 and you're 8 and everybody's groovy and that looks cool. And you're on-demand crafting and that looks good. Now, are you keeping these guys in stock the way you're supposed to be? You are. Look, 8, 8, 8. And why don't you make that? Do you not know how to make enriched obsidian? You do, but you're missing refined obsidian dust. It's not you. And do you know how to make obsidian dust? No. But you do now. Okay. So you're going to go here. And then where's my crusher? Here? Aha! Keeping in stock. Beautiful. That's actually quite nice. I like that a bit. A really, really good bit. And everybody's doing fine on power? Everybody seems to be doing fine on power. We'll find out what happens when we really start pushing these guys. So now if we wanted some tier installers, could I have like 10 elites and 10 ultimates? That would be cool. And we should have no problem making anything now. Right? It looks like that is an accurate statement. Everybody's moving nice and fast, I hope. Good to me. Cool. Now we're cooking. Dude, I love when we get to that point where it's just like, we're totally cool. Look at it. So good. It all just kind of falls into place. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. When we get to that point with Mechanism where it's just kind of like, yeah, we're fully automated and everything is great. Super clean. Super clean. Right? My only question now would be like, is this faster than like a ultimate furnace would be? But yeah. Now is there an upgrade for the netherite furnace? We could go to all the modium. That could be cool. We're a little short on all the modium. Yeah, we don't have like a ton of that going on. Should look into maybe automating that at some point. Because I know we're going to need it, you know, in the future for stuff. We have you over here. Okay, I know we have a ton of nuggets. So how do we have nuggets? Yeah. Am I growing all the I always forget. Did I set that up? But that should be like in here, shouldn't it? So maybe I'll get a functional storage. I should get a compacting drawer. And you should know how to make this. Which I don't really know if we are going to be able to make that very easily, but I guess we'll find out if I ever run out. And then we'll do some kind of keep in stock thing to make sure we don't run out. Okay. And then give me like 5 of those and 5 of those. Cool. Okay. And then you guys can get locked. And added. Are you guys not added? That's weird. Because you were clearly connected. Right? Just recently I added these hearts and everything. This is like the right thing, right? I think so. Anyway. Confused. So if I stuck you in there, that would be cool. Works for me. Sweet. Okay. Vibranium. Could probably do something similar. Cool. And then unobtainium. Sweet. Loving it. Okay. That is much cooler. Way cooler beans. So you're going to need for all the modium. We have like probably enough to upgrade you, right? What happens when we upgrade you? I don't know. Are there more slots now? I can't tell. Book time 3. Now we're cooking. Book time 1. So like, just for funsies. Wow. That's a fast furnace. That, my friends, is a very fast furnace. Very, very fast. Okay. Back in a second. All right, so with that all set up, now let's look into making one of these dudes. Right? Because this should be really big. It's compact, but not really. Compact machine, Soren. So we're going to need you. Yep, that's a big compact machine, all right. All right, well, that's cool beans. I like that. I don't like that. Can we not be doing whatever this is? Or am I? Oh my goodness. All right. Nope, we're cool. Some kind of like terrain gen derpiness. I'm assuming there's like a little bit of terrain gen happening here and it's like lagging the server for a second while it runs. So me going out here was impacted by that. Dyer's guess. Sweet. Okay. That, I mean, that, oh my, that's cool. That works for me. Okay. So I assume what we're going to want to do is build in here reactors. And so what's cool is this is like a 3x3 chunk if you look at it on the map. Like you can totally see that as, you know, it's exactly what it is, right? So we can even like, I don't know if this is necessary. I'm not going to chunk load this until somebody tells me that I need to, right? But like now this entire massive compact machine is claimed but not chunk loaded, and I assume by virtue of the fact that this chunk is chunk loaded, that means that this chunk is chunk loaded, but I actually don't know, so we'll find out once we start building stuff. So here's my thoughts. Do we want to do like a max size reactor? Because clearly I could fit one in here, considering that we have like multiple chunks to work in. Usually when I do the compact machines thing, I have like, I'm trying to like fit into a tiny space. Not so much this time, right? So what do you guys think of that plan? I like it. In my brain, it makes sense. Let's go big or go home. Now, do I have, speaking of going home, let's go home. I have my template manager, right? I need to check to see, do I have a copy and paste structure of like a big reactor or just the tiny sized reactor? Let me look for that. Now look at this cool add-on. Just enough Mekanism multi-blocks. You can specify the size of the reactor that you want. That is cool. Definitely gonna want like at least 2 or 3 logic adapters. Wow, and it'll even calculate the burn rate for you? That's bananas. That is pure bananas. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That is some shenanigans right there. I am loving this. We're going to need a lot of fission fuel assemblies. Just saying. That's a lot of fission fuel assemblies. I guess that's right. I love that. So should we like max size it 18 by 18? Like why not, right? Like this is the pack to go ridiculous on. So like I don't think I need you. Because I do have a copy and paste for like a standard size reactor. I do not have a copy and paste for like, you know, a not standard size reactor. I'm questioning if I have enough lead at this point, but I guess we'll find out. So fission reactor ports, you know how to make that. You know how to make that. Fuel assemblies, you're going to need to know how to make this. Yeah, it may not be cool on lead, but like we'll figure out lead in a minute. Where are we at with lead? That's clearly going to be a big deal for us. And if I have to get a seed for lead, I will get a seed for lead. I told you we'll do the seeds as we run into the need. See what I did there? Totally on purpose, he said, lying completely. So if I really want to go nuts on processing, I would give these guys to my occultism dude. But like, I don't care that much. So I'm just going to do this. Which, like, I'm assuming you guys are able to keep up with the power demands of this thing now because of our crazy amount of power that we have going on. Yeah, that's cool. Oxygen may be struggling a little bit, but, like... You're 8 out of 8 on speed upgrades. I'm actually a little surprised you're struggling so much with oxygen. You do have the chemical? Yeah. Huh, that's funny. I am surprised to see you struggling that much with oxygen. I would not have expected that. Oh, it's because your power is choking. That's why. There you go. So if I did... Let's just see if that makes you happy. It does. Thank you. Now we're cool on oxygen. Much better. But we should probably get lead seeds going on. Whee! Okay, so lead seeds are going to need lead and some tertium essence, 1, 2, 3, 4, which, by the way, we always keep in stock because we're super cool. Prosperity seed base and lead. And I'm assuming that lead seeds produce lead essence, which can be used for only one thing, which is lead. So there's no harm in insta-crafting all lead essence. So there's no need to hold on to lead essence. So no need for a lead essence drawer, right? Assuming that we're good on experience now, so I'll just put the experience seeds not next to a growth accelerator. Okay. And then lead essence, we're going to need a dude for. Keep 0, limit 0, and go. So now we should be cruising right along. Nice. And we have 1,500 lead, which will be good. All right, so I need, for fission reactor-y things, I need 200 of you. Not too shabby. And I assume there's lots of auto-crafting happening down here really well. Love it. Look at how good it's being. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love this too. It's so cool. And then once that's done, my life will be easier. 4 of you, which shouldn't be a problem. And 4 of you should be equally unproblematic. Okay. And then 1920 of you. This is going to be like... lots of osmium, lots of iron, lots of redstone, and lots of lead. All right, so let's talk about how crazy can we make some of the stuff up here. Because our problem currently is that we're not fast enough with this stuff, right? For at least a few resources. Specifically, all the ones I just mentioned, right? Which is going to be you guys, right? Lead, osmium, iron, and redstone. So I need to start thinking about how I'm going to speed up the crops when we like really need to amp things up. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is more growth accelerators, maybe? Kind of like that plan. Growth accelerators are definitely nice. And I like the idea of a checkerboard pattern of growth accelerators to crops. What do you guys think of that? Is that a cool kind of approach? Now, because we have just dire things, energy transmitters, we should be pretty cool. Right, to get... By the way, I wonder if we're choking on time crystal speed. Speaking of growth accelerators, if I stole you for a sec, right? And we did a nitro. This is an ender cell, right? Yep, that's what I want. Those are nice and easy to make because I don't have to make all the prereqs. My favorite part of that. What direction are you? Something like that. So if I did that, and then I did this, and that, you should be now powering these guys, right? How cool is that? And then if we got some more growth accelerators, say 30 of them, right? So I feel like what I should have is like 2 sets of farmland. One for like, I need lots of this, and one for it's okay if we're just a little passive. Now I found that these greenhouse glasses weren't super all that important, right? Now talk to me about Zycraft, the water block. Does this count as a source block in that regard? Because if it does, that's cool. Right? Are we out of Kiwi? We have an extractor somewhere. He uses Kiwi. Oh, we have like no aluminum? Okay. Are we still... Actually, no, we have plenty of Kiwi. Why did we seem like we didn't have enough Kiwi? What was I doing? Zycraft water block? Oh, you need this machine base, dude, which needs aluminum. Okay, let's try that again. Zycraft water block. Okay. Cool. So here's what I'm thinking, right? we go up a few levels from this. Okay. And then we could have dirt. And we have a building gadget. Configured for dirt. Horizontal wall. Range 9. Is that cool? Can we do that? And then we have our hoe, which I do believe drops teleporter, show render. Shouldn't you be like showing that render? Are you not bound still? Oh, you know what? Drops teleporter may not render through walls. Yep, there it is. So he's still bound to the ME interface. Look at this. They just love my base. Oh, look. Look who's here. Phantoms. Did I see them? I saw them. There they are. Thank you. Thank you. Right? So then we... Right? So then let's say like normal crops. I don't even know if we need that many melons and pumpkins anymore, so I'm going to hold off on that. Or cactus, for that matter. Do I even need cactus anymore? Like, we have a lot. And if I decide I need more in the future, I'll deal with it. Okay? But, like, we'll come down here, and basically, like, all of these... in fairness, in Inferium, we should probably accelerate. But, like, all of these... Right? Could probably be planted... like that, right? But we'll take the ones that we actually want. So iron. I saw, we're definitely going to need a lot of uranium, so I might as well get that ball on. Redstone, obsidian, right? And let's get a nice chest for this. Okay. You go away, you go in there. You guys go away. Did I lose a seed? Might have. Definitely have a few in there. That seems right. Okay. Do any of these want to be, like, crazied? Copper, squid, not yet, at least, I don't think. So they can all go in the line, right? Okay, you go away. And this will be like, you know, all of our, I don't need it to be that fast seed thing. And then if we need to upgrade, we can. Okay. Lime, lead. So lead we might want a lot of, right? So do we not have osmium? We may not have osmium seeds. But we definitely want a lot of all of this. And you know what we're going to need is fluorite seeds, right? So now let's come in here and let's building gadget, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to building gadget U with a place on top in a checkerboard pattern. That looks kind of like that. Place on top for a sec. Actually, can I just do... that, that, that. That. Yeah, I like it. I hope you like it. This is where I'm going. Cool. And then any seeds that go in this farmland. And by the way, you can totally disable the particles thing if you want, if you don't like seeing all them. Like. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up the episode, and then we'll come back next time. You guys can all be inferiumed, but that should be enough inferium. Redstone, iron, uranium, and lead. Let's make sure that we know what we're doing. Redstone. I want to make sure that all these are cool. Iron. Like in terms of having a lot of storage. Uranium. We already have lead seeds, and we already have uranium seeds. I want to make sure we have a lot of storage in our drawers, right? But then we need fluorite seeds, and we need osmium seeds. Okay? So what I'm going to do is between episodes, I'm going to make those 2 types of seeds, and then we will plant them in the rapid growth area, which should be cool. Now, in fairness, these outer edges are not getting maxed out as much as they could be. So I should probably add them, right? So why don't I do that real quick before I forget? That would be something like this, and that, 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 and that. Is that cool? Yeah, now they're fully surrounded. All I need to do is bump this guy up to that. And then I'm assuming Ender Nitro Cell, we should deny list you. So that you're no longer sending power into that guy, right? Look at him go! Spreading his power everywhere. Now, technically, this corner is not needed, nor is this one. Okay. I like it. Do you guys like it? I think it's cool. Right? And, like, granted, we're wasting a lot of power-ish right now because of the whole, like, we're tick accelerating things that don't necessarily need it. But, like, I don't care. All right, wrapping up point. Devil20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're going to need some of this. And then we're going to need some more of that. And we'll have more fun next episode with all this stuff. For now, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You know the deal. Take it easy.